video in a while. Hair is getting a little long. COVID grunge. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about is what's going on in society. Now, you can have the left, the right paradigm. The left is probably going to be saying, you know, we're standing up to atrocities and fascism and the Nazism and the killing of people of color. And then you have the right, whatever they stand for, I don't know, because they don't really come out and say much, you know, post on Facebook and shit. However, what is going on is really has predated everything, and it's actually from 1963. January 10th, 1963. Okay? I always have my papers. Now, I downloaded this. This is a Congressional record. It's in there. And it states what the communists wanted to do. Now, let's be real. Most people today, they're really not communists. So they don't realize they're communists. It's like they got a bunch of people from, I don't know, San Diego Comic-Con and whatever welfare office they plucked them out of. But they have no understanding what communism is. And they're just doing it for the sake of LARPing. You know, LARPing, live action role playing. That's pretty much what they're doing. You know, they've been locked in, no school, for whatever the frig that means. But I'm just going to go over some of the points here. See, I highlighted. These ones are all innocuous and don't really apply too much. Has to do more with the Cold War, but the ones, there's like, let me see, there's 45 points that they put into Congressional record about communism and how it was going to be fulfilled in the United States. So just think to yourself about each of the yellowed highlighted ones that I'm talking about. Okay. So, like I said, I started 13. I started 13 down here. Okay. So I'm going to read them aloud, and then you say to yourself, is anything like that happening now? Let me have a little beverage. This Bud Light Lime's not bad. It's pretty good. Anyway. Okay. Number 13. Do away with loyalty oaths. Okay? Not a big deal. Number 15. Capture one or both of the political parties. Capture one or both. Well, we know one's been fully captured. 16. Use technical decisions of the courts to weaken basic American institutions by claiming their activities violate civil rights. Okay. A little vague. Let's continue. Get control of schools and soften the curriculum. Get control of teachers, associates. Put the party line in textbooks. That sounds... Get control of the schools. Okay. Gain control of all student newspapers. Cares, nobody even reads. Use student riots to foment public protests against programs and organizations which are under attack. Okay, that's infiltrate the press. Now here's where we're getting to the points. 20. Infiltrate the press. Get control of book review assignments, editorial writing, and policy-making decisions. See, you know, when this was written, they had no idea that there was going to be massive online publishers, because that's what they are, Facebook, YouTube, they're publishers. whatever they're protected under that 230, they're publishers. They take down speech they don't like, and they promote speech that they do. So they're publishers. That 230 needs to be reformed, hands down. Anyway, gain control of key positions in radio, TV, and motion pictures. I think that's pretty obvious at this point what's going on there. Continue discrediting American culture by degrading all forms of artistic expression. Okay, really? Okay, control art critics and art directors of art museums. I'm pretty sure those people are liberals. Let me go back. They're not liberals. They're far left. Because I'm pretty much a liberal. I'm for everybody's rights. I don't care gay, straight, black, white. Who you are. Okay. Eliminate all laws governing obscenities by calling them censorship. Interesting there. Especially in June. Break down cultural standards of morality by promoting pornography, obscenity in books and magazines. Pornhub. Think about Pornhub and online pornography, how that has like impunity to have literal child porn on there and nothing happens to them. Present homosexuality and degeneracy and promiscuity as normal, natural, and healthy. Like, once again, I have no problem with homosexuals. Don't care what you do. However, it is being promoted. Absolutely. And I don't know why, because I don't consider them very marginalized or persecuted people. Infiltrate the churches and replace revealed religion with social religion. I'm going to do a video on that because there's a whole thing with Chrislam. Hear that word, Chrislam? It's going on right now. And with that commie pope that's there now, that's pretty relevant. Eliminate prayer in any phase of religion or expression in schools. Oh, that's happening. Been happening for a while now. Discredit the American Constitution by calling it inadequate or old-fashioned. Yeah, that's definitely happening right now. Belittle forms of American culture and discourage the teaching of American history. Yeah, here we go again. Big. The N ones, all is what's happening right now. All relevant. Support any socialist movement to give centralized control over any part of the culture. Education, social agencies, welfare programs. Well, welfare programs is a socialist construct. Whether it's Social Security, whatever, that's all socialist. Eliminate all laws or procedures which interfere with the operation of the communist apparatus. I don't think that applies yet. Discredit and eventually dismantle the FBI. Now, you know what? I kind of agree with that. That one I do agree with because it's an agency that's been compromised by radical communists, and they should be. They're literally a star chamber at this point. Transfer some of the powers of arrest from the police to social agencies. This is happening right now. Defund the police and we'll have social workers or some sort of other peace officer to respond to crimes. Right now that's happening. Dominate the psychiatric profession. Who cares? That's a bullshit fucking profession. Discredit the family as an institution. Absolutely. That's right on the BLM website. Discredit the nuclear family of the United States because it's racist. Why do you want to do that? Because that's the most powerful thing there is, the family. Emphasize the need to raise children away from negative influence of parents. Yeah, that's kind of going on. Attribute prejudices, mental blocks, and regarding children to suppressive influence. Yeah, that's all part of breaking down the family. Because the family is the most powerful thing there is. Create the impression that violence and insurrection are legitimate aspects of the American tradition. Yeah, pull down them statues. People do what they do, as I quote Nancy Pelosi. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Overthrow all colonial governments before native populations are ready to self-govern. People can't self-govern. They're whacked out, man. But it's all right here, man. It's all right here. Right here. What they're doing has been said almost 60 years ago. 60 years ago. And you can watch Yuri Belamov. He was a KGB agent. He talks about all this shit, how this is all going to... And it's all happening right before our eyes. Right before our eyes. Now, I know this is 12-minute video. Most people aren't going to watch it. But I'm just showing paperwork that's been there. It's there. You can read it. You can see. You can put the pieces together in the puzzle. It's all happening right now.